absolute crazy amount of this game since the last time I streamed, which was only a couple of days ago. But I mean, like, I have been playing a whole lot of this game. Oh boy. It's kind of been my obsession in my free time. So, like, I get home from work and I start playing Dead Cells. All right. Stream is going on Twitch. Come on, YouTube. You're always slow. Okay, there you go. So, yeah, I feel like I've gotten a lot better. Last time I played, I still had a bit of a learning curve. But now I've gotten a fair amount of practice in. I'm not going to say I'm good, but I'm way better than I was. So I've actually not only beaten my first boss, I've beaten the base game. Like, I know there's more, but like I've killed the king like 3 or 4 times now. So I've actually made pretty substantial progress in terms of my ability to actually make my way through this game, which has been really freaking cool. Like, it feels really good. So I'm in the middle of a run right now. Ooh, let me check my volume really quick. Could stand to be a little bit louder. Let me look at that. Let's raise the volume a little bit. All right, let's try that. Gotta adjust my TV accordingly. All right, there we go. So yeah, when I left for work this morning, I was in the middle of a run. What was the last thing I did? I think the last thing I did was I killed the timekeeper at the top of the clock tower. I think so. Yeah. Did I turn in my cells? Yes, I did. Okay. I've already gotten all my mutations. I've already filled up my health. So this is not exactly the best loadout I've had. I've had some really good loadouts the last, like, 10 or 15 runs. Like, this is actually the weakest loadout I've had in a while. But I do love the symmetrical lance. That has become one of my favorite weapons. Symmetrical lance, the panchakas, have become another one of my absolute favorite weapons. And just the single pan. I forget what that's called. Joseph! Hey, how are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Playing some more Dead Cells today. Alright, Derelict Distillery. That's where I want to go. Alright, the Distillery is tough, but fun. I like it. Gets a lot of hate online. Like, oh, the people on Reddit are really mean about the Derelict Distillery. So the first time I went in, because I just looked it up, like, what do people think of the Derelict Distillery? Man, people were shitting on it. So I went in with a lot of apprehension. I actually think it's really fun. Yeah, it's scary, but as long as you play smart, like, it's an interesting level design. I respect the level design. Oh, hang on. I forgot this weapon actually pushes you pretty heavily forward while you swing. Can I Hadoken this? Oh, I can. Okay. I don't really use powers. The only reason I grabbed this Frost Blast was because my main damage on this run is the green damage. I forget what it's called off the top of my head. And so I just needed something that benefited from that. And unfortunately, it's the only thing I found that benefited from it. Well, the only thing decent. Oh, wow. Normally there aren't people here already. Alright, wait for Samurai Hat to turn around. Okay. I think I'll start playing Dead Cell again. Dead Cell... Oh! Farts. I already got hit. Jesus. Yeah, no, this is... My God. This is one of the most fun games I've ever played. Although right now I'm just messing up this very basic little thing I want to do. Just do that. There. That's what I was trying to do. I play so much worse once I'm on stream. Because I've been going through this level almost damageless. Like, numerous times. And now suddenly I'm talking, and I'm taking damage. I love it. So for this level, I've learned to play a lot smarter. So really rely on traps to clear out some of the core like enemies, and move slower on this level. And also move a lot slower because there's an enemy that pops up out of nowhere, like little explodey kegs with legs, and they could pop up anywhere. Well, fun fact, they're actually the whole reason I keep farming the distillery. There's something called a Tesla coil I really want to get, and apparently they drop it. Well, they drop the blueprint. Alright, slow and steady. Oh, there's one right now. Keep my distance. There we go. In the past, I've been able to just damage them out, but my weapons aren't exactly at the caliber that they normally are. So the last time I came through here, my main symmetrical lance that I had was a legendary symmetrical lance that did 31,000 damage. So it basically one-hit everything. So I have to get used to not having that. Alright, so for the sake of playing smart, I'm gonna whittle away at some of these enemies, just because getting to the distillery over and over and over again can be a real pain in the ass. There we go. Nothing wrong with letting your traps do the work. Just bring the hunter's grenade and you don't need to keep coming back. Hunter's grenade, what is the hunter's grenade? I don't think I have that. What does the hunter's grenade do? See, I'm here trying to farm the Tesla coil right now. Oh, got a little trap, boys. You know, the first time I ran into those kamikazes, I was so nervous. Now they're so easy to avoid. I love this game. This game is so much fun. Just learning how all the enemies work. Like learning the strats. Unlocking the specialist showroom will provide you with a grenade that forces blueprints out of enemies. Really? Really? That's interesting. Okay. Okay. I think I'm pretty close to unlocking the specialist showroom. I think that's the last thing I have left to upgrade from the permanent unlockables. Thank you for telling me. Also, welcome to the stream, East Infection. How are you doing today? Interesting. See, it's funny. The specialist showroom didn't sound all that interesting to me, so I decided to save it for last in terms of my upgrades. Now I kind of wish I hadn't done that. All right. Normally I would play a bit more aggressively, but I'm trying to stay alive on this particular level. Normally I play a lot more aggressively. Like I'm a melee build. But yeah, I'm playing smart right now because I'm on recording and stream. And plus, like, it's actually kind of fun just watching a trap just annihilate these enemies. They just stand there and take it. So, East Infection. How much Dead Cells do you play? Oh, there they are. I've only been playing this game for, I think, 3 or 4 days now. But I have a fair amount of time in it at this point. Probably like 20 hours over the course of those 3 or 4 days. Yeah, maybe. So I feel like I've gotten a good amount of experience in a relatively short amount of time. So like I'm getting decent at this game. Alright, I thought there was one. There it is. Okay, so there is one coming from the left. 2,000 hours. Respect. There we go. Oop. No, 2,000 hours, that's a good game right there. I am disappointed in myself that I didn't start this game much sooner. Like, this game is ridiculously fun, and I wish I'd been playing this for years. I could see this game becoming like one of my new obsessions. Alright, wait for the next barrel. Oh, come on, I was so far away. That's horseshit. The blast radius on these things sometimes just feels random. Alright, how's the map looking? Oh, okay, good. There's the Blasty. So this weapon's oh, damn. 21,000 DPS. Ooh, boy. So, I actually might... Normally, I don't keep this. Normally, I just grab the barrel launcher until I finish the level, and then I teleport back over here, and I drop the barrel launcher off. But, ooh. The barrel launcher actually benefits from the green upgrades, which is what I've been primarily taking. Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep that. Hope you're prepared for some real suffering if you plan to actually complete it. I do plan on completing it. So far, Easton, I've only been playing on the base game. So I have not been going in with any boss cells. So right now, I'm just trying to upgrade my character with all the cells. So like get all the permanent upgrades and get some of the items unlocked and kind of figure out my general playstyles for various different weapons and mutations. And then once I get really acquainted with the game, then I'm going to start doing like 1 boss cell, 2 boss cell, 3 boss cell. Like I'm fully going to go apeshit on this game. Like I fully plan on going crazy on this game. Wait a minute, times 4. Times 4. Wow, okay, I'm not going to keep this barrel launcher. Because it increases the damage I take by 300%. Jesus. Jesus. On this level, that's the worst thing I could have. Oh. Oh, any splash damage would probably kill me in 1 hit now. Oh, that's awful. Alright. Okay. But I need it. I need it. I need it to get through the level. Oh, that sucks. I wish I could reforge that on the go. I didn't realize all colorless benefited from all of the damage types. That's really cool. I've been getting a lot more colorless things. So the best ones I've had, I had a legendary electric whip, which was absolutely phenomenal. It was annihilating everything. It annihilated the Hand of the King in like 30 seconds. I had a legendary symmetry blade, or symmetry spear, symmetry lance. That was doing like 31,000. That was really amazing. Hey, Joseph. You gonna go play some Dead Cells? Or, hey, what were you gonna play the other day? You were gonna play something and it wasn't loading. Oh, I don't remember what it was. Well, I hope you got the game working. Oof. And I hope you have a good one, Joseph. I'll probably still be here. I'm planning on going for a few hours. Although, 300% damage taken. Ugh. Any weapon or skill only scales with the highest color, though, so you can't split into 2 colors and get extra damage from a dual-colored item. Okay. I did not know that. That's good to know. Yeah, I'm going to be playing this level a little extra safe because of... I was already playing it safe. I'm going to play it a little extra safe because 300% damage taken. Oh, Lord. Like, I'm really unhappy about that. Alright. Any, okay, good. Like, any barrel guys? Those barrels are not a barrel of fun. Nice. Oh, one thing I've learned. East Infection. And I just recently got it. One of my mutations on the right there, the Armadillo pack. I don't know if you use that. Ever since I've gotten that, though, like, I just feel so much more secure playing the game. Like, because I never really wanted to bring a shield. Because I like generally having... So my playstyle generally favors a long-range melee weapon. So like something like the symmetrical lance. Something that hits hard but slow from far away. And then something another melee weapon that hits fast up close. Ideally with synergy, so one will proc like an effect, and then the other one will benefit from that effect. Ideally. So I'm not really used to having ranged. Oh, I heard that. There you go. Now, I know that those guys, the kamikazes, they drop this, what might be one of my favorite outfits I've seen. It's like a neon outfit. I need to farm the kamikazes. And by farm the kamikazes, just keep playing the game, I guess. Alright. Because I want the outfit. That was a terrible throw. But it worked out. Alright. The only reason I'm not jumping down is because there might be like 2 barrels down there that just annihilate me. So I want to get a turret down there. Okay. That way the turret can lay down some cover fire while I get shot at. There it is. Alright. So, one thing I've grown to be really in love with in this game is the combination of Sinew Slicer and Tonic. The Sinew Slicer is perfect for cleaning up those enemies where you might be a little bit more nervous to face them head on, or when it's a large group, you can just lay it on the platform and it'll just wipe them out. And Tonic gives me such peace of mind to just run in balls blazing and just generally wipe out everything. I prefer to just have a shield because they're incredibly strong or on higher difficulties, but Armadillo Pack is very strong. I've just discovered I don't really generally use the shield whenever I have a shield equipped as one of my primaries. So like the Armadillo Pack lets me use it by using my default I dodge all the time. Constantly. So I'm just taking advantage of the parry without having to worry about the shield. And then I like having the ability to keep 2 weapons, you know? You probably don't know this since the game never explains, but shields have a passive ability. As long as they're in a main slot, anytime you take damage, you get iframes. Oh, I did not know that. Very nice. All right. So a benefit to keeping it in the main slot, but I still like the Armadillo Pack. But I will admit, that is tempting. That is tempting. Alright, come on. Alright, we got Flamethrower Mole Man down here. God, I love the turret. It's become one of my favorite things to just... These, like, all of the enemies in this game have tormented me so much in such a short amount of time. Just watching them get tormented brings me joy. Like, it brings me such joy. Alright, this guy I'll just shoot once he turns around. If he turns around. God, how big is that platform? Must be a big walking area. I mean, that works. That walking area is huge. All right. Yeah, I found it's easier just to stay away from those kegs. Though when I have enough of a DPS on my weapon, I absolutely love to just annihilate them. Oh, one of them. Ah, he's a one hit. There we go. Yeah. He really caught me off guard. All right. He made me panic pop my my defense. One day they're gonna drop the damn Tesla coil blueprint. Unless, of course, I just get the shopkeep thing. Which, that's pretty cool. Supposedly, they have a 10% chance to drop it. But I've taken out like 30 or 40 of them at this point. So I feel like the math ain't mathin'. I do recommend increasing the difficulty if you can clear this one consistently. Higher boss cell count means more cells, so you will unlock things faster, as well as more blueprints. I have consistently been able to clear through the Hand of the King at this point. So at first I was struggling to even beat the concierge, and then I just kind of learned how to, you know, get good. And like now I'm kind of handling like the levels like this pretty straightforwardly. Although this one, normally, again, I don't play so cowardly. But 300% damage taken. God. Talk about annihilating me. You know, one level that I really love, and I love it because of its difficulty level, is the Forgotten Sepulchre. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. But that level is maybe my favorite level because I love how tense it is and how, like, tense and intense at the same time. And I love that. It's so much fun. Nope, wrong button. Can that reach him? It can. That poor guy. I knew it. I had a feeling. Ah, I did not have a feeling there. You gonna start detonating? Wow, he really didn't want to detonate. Sepulchre's my favorite too. Dude, I love that level so freaking much. This morning, I was going through it so freaking fast. I was a machine. Like, in that moment where I was going through it, I was just like, wow, I really have adapted to this game. Like, I wish I had been recording, because I looked cool. Oh, oh. I made a mistake right there. But mistakes happen. I'm okay with them. I was too busy talking about how cool I looked, and then I looked very uncool just now. Gotta love that. There's an option in custom mode to add the light mechanic to every level. Oh, really? That's very cool. I have not loaded up custom mode yet. That's very cool. Hey, Cyberbond, I was hoping you were going to stop in. Welcome to the stream. Alright, wait for that guy to come back. Actually went through the distillery for the first time, and yeah, no, I still hate it. I actually really love it. I think it's a really fun level. Like, right now, the only reason I kind of hate it is because... So, Cyberbond, I got the barrel launcher, and it, you know, barrel launcher is the barrel launcher, but it gives me 300% damage taken. So now an explosion could probably wipe me out in one hit. So, like, it freaking sucks. I'm really unhappy about that. Oh, shit. God damn it. Well, now we know. Yeah, that's true. Now we know. 300% damage. I was actually expecting it to one-hit me. Okay, I might have to be bolder right here. Ah. No, I know you don't need the barrel launcher, but like... there are parts of the level where you kinda do. Like, I don't know. It does make some of the puzzles way easier. All right. Oh, damn it. I messed up the timing on that. I need them to go away at the same time. All right. You know, I love the spider rune, but there are times where the spider rune kind of pisses me off. You know? Like you grab a wall and you don't mean to. There we go. Hey, Mothy's here! Luckily, the game straight up prevents you from getting one-shot unless you're already at really low health. You and I learned that last time, Cyberbond. Or at least I learned that last time. Now that you have the homunculus rune. Yeah. I love the homunculus rune. It's fun. You can just catch barrels with your... Oh, I never even thought to use the homunculus rune like that. Oh, that's genius. Why did... Oh. I hadn't... Never even occurred to me to use the homunculus rune like that. Dude, you're a genius. That never occurred to me. You just blew my mind. Yeah, I had no idea you could do that. That's so cool. Thank you so much for that one. Easton for the win. Hey, Mothy, though, how are you doing? That's so cool. Alright. Enough thinking about how cool that is. Alright, let's figure out the timing here. I will never go here willingly in normal runs, so I don't know the interactions. I've been coming here. This is the place I've been solely coming to all day today. So this morning before I went to work, I had like 5 hours to play the game. And I came here, I think, 4 times in a row. And had an absolute oh, nope. Damn it. Had an absolute blast. This is actually the worst I've done on this so far. There we go. Yeah, this is by far my worst showing on this level currently. Sadly, I don't really benefit from much on either of these, but I do have the sinew launcher, so as much as I'd love that extra 17% health, I'd like the sinew launcher to do some damage. I had a legendary sinew launcher that was really good. Like, psychotically good. Never use the gooey head for everything. You use the gooey head for everything? I use it for some things, but it never even occurred to me to use it for that. That's genius. Look, did not even cross my mind. Oh. God, it is definitely a lot harder to play and keep up with chat, let me tell you. It's so much harder to play and keep up with chat. You can even stick it to enemies to damage them from safety. Wait, you can stick the homunculus to... I've never actually tried the homunculus as a weapon. It actually damages enemies? I had no idea. It's not even the walking barrels that get me. I was able to kill them all really easily. It was the stupid barrel launcher or the barrel hazards. Yeah. Nothing's secret in the wall under you. Is there? Wait for that to explode. Oh, there it is. Damn it. Thanks. Did not notice that. Been playing Clover Pit recently, roguelike gambling game. Ooh. I'll have to look that one up also. See if it's any good. Alright, wait for this barrel to launch. Come on. Where are you? Damn it. Oh, that was so lucky. You son of a bitch. Well, I know I'm already addicted to this game. Legendary scythe claws are definitely a fun weapon to use, but only if it's legendary, at least for me. I don't think I've ever even seen a scythe claw. Alright, I gotta close these damn doors. There we go. Like, I keep just talking to chat. No, close the damn doors. Then talk to chat. There we go. Okay, the doors are closed. Goddamn. Son of a bitch. No, legendary scythe claws. That sounds interesting. So far, I've had a lot of legendary weapons, but no scythe claws. Does a barrel come from the right? We'll find out. Inchworm. 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 Got it. I can't wait to get to a level where I don't have to to play so scared. Alright, so that's everything up here. Alright. So if I go down, there's an area I haven't been to. Have you picked up all the DLCs? Yes, I have all the DLCs. So last time I was playing, I hadn't installed them yet. So the people that were watching me, they were asking me, like, I don't think you have the... They were telling me, like, I don't think you have the DLCs installed. And I'm like, I bought them. It's like, oh, but no, I just bought them. I didn't download them. But yeah, they're all in now. So far, what I've enjoyed of the DLCs, I've really, really enjoyed. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. Just in case there's a barrel down there. Damn. It's funny. I want to run into those explodey barrels. The walking explodey barrels. They're the whole reason I'm here. And then when I do want to run into them, you never see them. I love it. At least you actually get heals because you always have to be careful not to take stray hits. Yeah, it's true. That's why, very decidedly, the first thing I upgraded was the healing potion. I wanted to make sure I got all 4 healing potions. Tonic 6, burns the ground, and inflammable oil. 7320, 7320. I like mine better. It electrocutes the enemies just by using it. Yeah, I like mine better. Any explodey barrels? Nope. Okay. Yeah, I've gotten much better at figuring out how to juggle the like the items and the mutations and the stats. Like I know a lot more about this game now, and in terms of like how I want to play it. Recycling is also pretty nice to have. I think I bought recycling. I think I did. I'm not sure. I'll have to check on that. I remember the first few runs playing this game, zooming around and speedrunning everything, and didn't realize I was losing so many times because of how much stuff I missed. It's my first roguelike. Yeah, no, dude. I 100% every map I go to. That's like, oh, ah. Yeah, come and get me. Whoa, that was a weird lag. Okay. Got him. Neither one dropped the damn blueprint I'm after. Damn it. No, yeah, every map I go to, I always explore 100% of it. So I'm definitely not a speedrunner of this game. As much as I wish I could say I were. I've never pushed a guy down the hole before. That was awesome. That was maybe the coolest thing I've ever done. Ah, I had a feeling. I could feel that son of a bitch was there. Good thing those don't do friendly damage. Come on, go down the hole. Alright. Alright. Damn it! So much harder with the lance timing the hits. It's so much easier with a bladed weapon. Or like a faster weapon. I feel like I have to knock this into the wall in order to get that thing to explode down there. There we go. Nope. Oh well. Probably just a pointless secret. Homunculus, son of a bitch! Thank you! I, again, forgot that you could do... Right when I homunculus... That platform to the left, nobody had come for so long. I figured there was nobody there. Because nobody had come for so long. I guess it's just a really long hallway. So of course, the millisecond I homunculus. Son of a bitch. Alright, I'm gonna murder your ass, you son of a bitch. I think he died. Yeah, I think he died. Oh, damn it, I grabbed a barrel. Oh, okay. Okay, now I see. So now I'm not afraid to go down there. Because now I see. That's one of my favorite uses of the homunculus rune, by the way, is it's a great scout. So like if you're not sure what you're going to be running into, it can be a great way of just checking the area out to see if it's even safe to go down there or if it's even worth going down somewhere. So yeah, I love the homunculus rune. An amazing addition to this game. Can I go up? Yes. Yes, I can. Holy crap. What hit me? I don't know what hit me right there. But something took me down to 1 HP. Alright, now I'm being a little more careful because I don't have any more heals. Alright. He'll blow up my turret, and then he'll walk over here. And then I'll blow him up with my barrel launcher. Alright. I need to get rid of my turret over there, because I think that's what he's shooting at. Come on over here, buddy. Alright, or I'll just do that. Alright. Breakable ground. Yeah, that guy didn't stand a chance, poor bastard. Hey, look at that. Infantry grenade, but I don't need that. So thank you for that money. Alright, there's still a path I can go down. Ah, there you go. Nice. 1 to 3 boss cells. I absolutely abused the homunculus rune to chip away annoying enemies. That's awesome. I have nothing but respect for that. How long have you been playing this game for? Are you relatively new to it? So, Mothy, I've been playing this game for, I don't know, maybe 4 days, if I had to guess. All together, though, probably like 20 hours. Nothing too crazy. But I've gotten a very good feel for the game. Like, I've really dove into the game. So, like, I'm definitely not half-assing it. Have you played a lot of Dead Cells, Mothy? Of all the games you and I have talked about, I don't think we've ever talked about Dead Cells before. Got him. I knew there'd be one of those bastards there. I was addicted to Dead Cells. Yeah, dude, I'm like 100% addicted to this game. Like 100%. Nice. Like, I was even saying earlier in the stream, like, I am ashamed of myself for not playing this game sooner. I've known about this game since it came out. And I just never got around to it. There we go. Alright, watch out for those missiles. A stray missile could probably come up here and hit me by accident. That poor bastard in the back. Oh, it is a fun weapon. I can't deny that. Advantageous. Oh. Oh, no. But yeah, this game is absolutely fun. I think I have to agree probably with Cyberbond that it might be a good idea to, now that I'm getting really comfortable with the game, to up my difficulty to like start incorporating boss cells. Alright, let's clear this area first before I go down there. Ha! I knew it! Sometimes you can just feel it. Ow. Well, that's not good. Like, now I really can't get hit. Ever. Or this will be the first run I've lost in quite a while. Didn't I pass some food? No, I guess I didn't. Damn. Symmetrical lance definitely grown on me, but it's still clunky to use. I love it. It can be clunky, but I'm generally really, really, really good with it. Oh, I've heard bad things about this game on mobile. A lot of people were saying that it definitely could use some improvement on mobile. Oh, there's an elite over there, but I'm a one-hit right now for everything. It's not as bad once you get used to it. Okay, that's fair. This might be the first time I go to a level and I don't 100% the map, because I'm about to fucking die. I might just try to get to the exit. Oof. As much as I'm here to farm for the Tesla coil, I would also rather not die. Alright. So, fun fact here. The reason why I love the tonics so much. I was going through the clock. The big clock tower. And I had 13 health and no heals. When I, like, somewhere in the middle of the level. So I still had a lot of the level to go and I wasn't super comfortable with the game. The tonic and its temporary HP is the only reason I got through that level. And that was the first run I ever beat the king. So like, I love the tonic. PC version is probably better, but hey, mobile Dead Cells is still Dead Cells. I'm doing Nintendo Switch Dead Cells, which is why occasionally you do get a little bit of lag when there's a lot going on with the sprites. Notice I'm playing way more careful now that I don't have any heals. Oh, I see that kebab. Alright, come on, turn around, douchebag. Damn it. Sometimes the enemies are smart. They see you waiting. Son of a bitch. Damn it. Alright. I don't want to jump over there because if there's an explodey barrel, he might just wipe me out. Alright. Go up there, grab it real quick in case there's an explodey barrel, and run. I'll take it. Hopefully that means at least I'm not a one-hit now. Ooh, we got a locked up weapon here. Ooh. Does that... Okay, here's a question for you, Cyberbond. Because you know this game really, really well. Those yellow, like, sun-like things. Do those always have a legendary weapon? Because every time I've ran into one of those, they seem to have a legendary weapon. That's really cool if they do. Alright, I'm being so careful. Okay. Making sure I got them all. Ooh, alright. Legendary infantry bow. Yep, I knew it. I could feel it. Come and get me, douchebag. Alright. And still no freaking... You beat the queen without damage. Ooh, I haven't beaten any boss without damage yet. I've gotten close. I almost beat the clock dude. Timekeeper. I almost beat the timekeeper without taking any damage. I took one hit at the very end. I've almost beaten... Conjunctius? Ew, the name is complicated. Conjunctivius? I don't know about the pronunciation. I almost beaten him like 3 times. Without taking damage. The Crusher. Ooh. Beverly? Or Wesley? Alright. 4,676 DPS. Makes victims bleed. Ammo +3. Ooh, burning, extra damage to a burning target. So I need to reforge. Okay, my tonic does cause the ground to burn when it ends, and my sinew slicer causes the ground to burn when they die. So okay, there's some synergy there. So here's something funny. Legendary barrel launcher shoots 3 barrels at once. Oh my god. That's psychotic, and I love it. Like, that is awesome. Alright, I might come back for this infantry bow. In fact, I probably will. But I'm gonna hold on to the barrel launcher until I find the exit. Which should be up here. Okay. I'm being so careful. Oh, I see you up there, you son of a bitch. Okay, yeah, this is the exit. I just gotta get through these 3 bastards. Pick them off one at a time. 1. Alright. Okay, good. Don't see me. chip away with homunculus, maybe. Oh, I keep forgetting. Damn it. Yeah, let's try that. So I just latch onto him? Wow. I had no idea you could damage with the homunculus. I figured it would do nothing. That never even occurred to me. Son of a bitch. Thank you for that knowledge. Never occurred to me. I don't think it ever would have occurred to me. Alright, this should be the end of the level. Oh, I got a little cocky here. Normally that leads to the exit after the ladders. There might be more. Alright. Alright. Still be careful. Still be careful. Okay, this is just a lore room. So, does this guy ever do anything besides just give you random lore? Because I think every time I've interacted with him, they just talk about how, like, old habits die hard and this guy died a drunk. But, like, is there ever a random chance that he might have, like, something cool? Just out of curiosity. I must have played an old version where the barrel launcher wasn't a thing at least 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I don't believe that DLC had come out. I never go here willingly in normal runs. You see, the only reason I'm coming here is because of the damn Tesla coil. Everyone online says it's a really good trap, and I want it. Alright. Normally I'd go for tactics for the sinew launcher, but I want that extra 27% health right now. Alright, another lore room. Usually it's High Peak Castle 100% of the time. I love High Peak Castle, but I've only gone... I think I've only gone there twice. One time to beat the game originally, and then the second time I went there to get the damn boomerang because I didn't have the homunculus rune, and so I couldn't get the damn thing. Well, I didn't have the homunculus rune, and I still didn't have the ground pound, the ram rune. Alright, now that I've gotten the sight. Wow, somebody's revving their car outside. Hopefully the microphone isn't picking that up. Oh, I got a scroll of power over there on the left. Oh, I don't want to leave without that. I'm going to go back for that scroll of power. We got a chest down there, but most of the time the chests... Oh, I don't know. It could have something good. Okay, that's good to know. I always get really nervous when cars start going like apeshit with the noise. Alright. Yeah, let's backtrack. Where's the teleporter? Over here. First time I made it to High Peak Castle's treasure room, I thought I could walking past the spikes up the wall. I died, believe it or not. I do believe it, because I've seen YouTube videos of people saying how dangerous that room was. That is sad, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Like, I'm really sorry to hear that. That sucks. Alright, my priority is that scroll of power on the left. That chest... Well, there's no enemies down there. So it's probably just a platformer. Let's see if it's a dangerous platformer. Or if it's just a basic-ass platformer. Looks basic-ass. Oh, yeah. Only way to open a door. Oh, great. The pure nail is good. Like, I've used it. I like it. I like its hop ability. But, like, it's not my favorite. That sucks, though, that you died on trying to get the boomerang. I would have died trying to get it if I hadn't Googled whether or not I would die trying to get it. Luckily, I Googled it because I had ideas for how I was going to get it. Without the ram rune and without the spider rune. I didn't have either of those runes. Alright, so no enemies until I get to the big room. Okay. Oh, I love the explorer thing. Having some peace of mind of just knowing that there's no enemies in the immediate... Oh, this is where I stopped before because I was a cowardly little coward. Alright. Can I hit him from here? I got scared of my own barrel. God damn it. Oh, it's beautiful. Alright. Wait for him to go to the right. No! I didn't see him behind me. Oh. Oh well. That happens. That's the fun of this game, though. You can't be upset. Shit happens. Ugh. I should have laid down my trap. It would have probably killed that thing really easy. Ah. Mistakes happen. Alright. That one hurt as a viewer. Ah, it's fine. If anything, it makes me very happy that it hurt as a viewer. It hurt me as a player. Ooh. One of my favorite weapons, the Panchaku. I'm very okay with that. The electric whip is really good. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a lot of synergy with a brutality weapon. But that's okay. Oh, and I keep forgetting to go in here and grab the, I need to grab the thing. Oh, damn it. Come on. There we go. Figured that one out pretty easy. Yeah. Maybe I'll go to the, Oh, wait, no, I'm not going to be going there right now. Never mind. Top of the morning to you, laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye, and welcome back to Happy Wheels. You know, I've never watched Jacksepticeye. I miss being a child, man. No, the whip is a very good early game. Though, for me, the Panchakus are like the funnest weapon. I love the Panchakus. Oh, great. Well, because I got the Panchaku, I'm going to focus on brutality for the time being. You know, I haven't unlocked the... I do have the schematic for the crowbar, but I haven't bought it yet. Alright, this guy's like, where'd he go? Yeah, come and get me. Nerd. I was just teasing them at that point. I love how, just like 4 days ago, even these early basic ass enemies were like terrifying to me. And now they're all just jokes to me at this point, and I love that. A game that can push you to learn it to the point where parts of it aren't as scary as if they were. I hate the wolf traps. I am not a wolf trap guy. Oh yeah, the animations on the Panchaku, it's like best animation ever. Alright, so I figure out what scroll I'm going to start taking, generally with my starting loadout. So if I start with a really good weapon, which I love the Panchaku, I tend to start focusing in on that, and then I do my build from that. Whereas if I don't start with a good weapon, then I'll kind of just wing it. But I've beaten the the Hand of the King with the nothing but the Panchakus. Like, phenomenal weapon. Psychotically fun weapon. Oh. Oh, I hate shield bastards. Where'd you go? What the hell? Why is he invisible? That's never happened. Alright, well, whip time. I was gonna beat him without the whip, but I figure I could just cheese him with the whip now. Jesus. I've never seen... Okay, Cyberbond. I've never seen that before, and I've fought a lot of elites. Have you ever seen them just disappear? I've never seen that. Like, one just cloak. Was that a glitch? Or can sometimes they get modifiers where they go invisible? Also, yeah, whip for the win. The whips are great. You should have seen the legendary whip I had. Oh my god, it was... Oh, they can get... Oh, I had no idea. Also, welcome to the stream, B. Ben Bren. Cool name. Does not roll off the tongue, but I like it. B. Ben Bren. Oh, maybe it does roll off the tongue. How are you doing today? So, I do not understand the point of the face flask. I think that is the dumbest item I've ever ran into. Is there like a benefit to the face flask? Like, what's the point of that? Or is that just a troll weapon that they throw in there to give you a shitty weapon in the rolls? Ooh, sinew launcher, baby. Well, normally I don't get damaged on this opening thing, but that invisible guy really caught me off guard. So that sucks. God, I love these pans. These pans are the greatest thing ever. Face flask activates vengeance mutation. Ah, mutation I don't have. Okay. So that's why I can't see the benefit of it. Pure nail. Eh, I like what I got. Oh, do I have vengeance? I'll have to look at my mutations. Alright, Promenade is condemned. I'm not going there. Promenade's too easy. I actually haven't gone on the Promenade for a very long time. And also, I'm farming the Distillery, so I'm going back to the Distillery. At least until I get that damn, oh, I don't need to go this way. That's a DLC thing. I didn't go left. Hey, Shopkeep, what you got for me? Oh, he's got the symmetrical lance. I do love that. But not this time. But I do love the symmetrical lance. It is a really good weapon. Also, there. Alright, to the left. What the hell is this? What a glorious figure. I hope that they'll make statues of me someday. I do not hope that. Poyo power. Turn into a chicken for a brief moment, firing several explosive eggs around you. What? What the literal fuck? That's awesome. What the actual fuck? I had no idea that was in the game. Okay. Let's see if it actually does any decent damage. Alright. Down. Best skill in the game right there. It's definitely amusing. Let's see if it's actually useful. It's so chaotic. Oh, son of a bitch. It's so chaotic. I mean, I like it. But it's pure chaos. Oh, right. I used to love the dual bows, but not anymore. I mean, they're fine. God. I'm just... Who the fuck invented that? It's not great. Like, I gotta be honest, it isn't phenomenal. Like, it's fun. I've beaten the hardest difficulty with only Poyo power. It's that good. Have you really? Okay, 52 damage. I imagine if I put all of my scrolls into purple, it would probably get to be stupid numbers. So, well, I mean, that'll pop up now in my rolls, won't it? Now that I've gotten it. So now that's something that could potentially drop on random playthroughs. All right. I still need to go to the left down there. So, like, in the future, maybe I'll try a Poyo run. I know I have the cursed sword schematic. So I want to unlock the cursed sword eventually, and I want to try to do a cursed sword playthrough. What is that thing on the right? What are any of these things? I've never seen these. Hey, Bibren Bren or Easton. What are these two things? And which one should I get? Or should I just start beating down the doors and getting a curse? Because I've never ran into a room like this before. Like, this is the best treasure room I think I've ever seen. Oh, this is the specialist showroom. Oh, okay. Okay. So then here's a, that blue thing is the hunter's grenade. Oh, so that's the grenade I want. Okay. Use this to annoy a monster. When its health is down to 40 or less, use blueprint extractor. The map is useless. What does the map do? Just out of curiosity. I'm gonna miss Poyo power. Oh, it just reveals the map? Yeah, that is kind of pointless. I do want that schematic, though. Oh, and it's one-time use? Screw that. I do want that schematic. I'm gonna beat down the door. Golden outfit. Ooh. Gotta go, buddy. Have a great stream and a great day. Mothy, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate that. I have to kill 50 enemies? Jesus Christ. Thought it was gonna be 10. Oh, alright. So this run might be a wash, but luckily I can turn it in and have that schematic. Ooh. That's rough, buddy. Works like a Pokeball. You throw it on an enemy with a blueprint. Then it drops the extractor, which you pick up, then get enemy low. Ideally stun them and extract blueprint. It sounds like it would be difficult to use on the barrel guys, but at least it's interesting. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. All right. So I've explored everything relevant. I'm definitely gonna have to try it out. It's not a one-time use, is it? I can't imagine it is. Ugh. I can't imagine it would be. That'd be psychotic. Like, there's no way it's a one-time use. Come on. God, this is the first time I've gone through here in a long time and didn't get this door. Hey, bud. Alright, so now I can see what I have. So I got the golden outfit in here. Good, so that's locked in. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I have not purchased yet. A lot of stuff. Oh, boy. I'm not even sure which stuff I want to get. Yeah, restock is the one that's interested me the least. I think the thing I'm going to go for first, once I get all the permanent upgrades, is Valmont's Whip. I've heard very good thing about Valmont's Whip. I did start putting in for Flint, but then I got distracted by everything else. I'm tempted to try out Phaser and Lightspeed. They sound interesting. And Wings of the Crow, people were talking bad about it online, but it sounds fun. I don't know. But yeah, right now I'm just going for restock because I don't really care about restock. And I googled the Hunter's Mirror. I don't think I really care about the Hunter's Mirror. Like, I kind of like just going in and just playing the game. Wings of the Crow is the second strongest skill in the game. Really? People online were saying it was not that good. Causes you to float in the air for 15 seconds, inflicts electrical damage. Yeah, Reddit, they were saying like it was okay, but they were saying like it wasn't great. But it sounds cool, so like I definitely want to try it. But yeah, I'm gonna go for restock. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but it'd be nice to have. All right, reforge. I don't really like to do plus qualities until I get further along on the weapon. Dead Cells Reddit are very casual gamers, to put it nice. Okay, yeah, you're not wrong. I did notice that. Hunter's Mirror shows you what enemies have a blueprint you don't have yet. Useful when it doesn't show you bosses. Yeah, that's fair. Let's see. First one I tend to go for. I used to go for Necromancy. I don't do that anymore. Now I go for Armadillo Pack. Oh yeah, Cyber Bond. You called it on Armadillo Pack. Greatest augmentation or mutation ever. I love it. But yeah, Dead Cells on Reddit. Oh man, a lot of those people are definitely very casual. Very casual. Maybe I will have to get the Hunter's Mirror. So it only works if they are okay, the Hunter's Grenade. It only works if they 100% have the schematic on them. So then you have to use the Hunter's Grenade in conjunction with the mirror then, right? You couldn't just throw it on anybody and get a schematic that they have. See, that's what I was thinking. Was that you would throw a grenade on that enemy and it would detect whether or not that enemy could drop a schematic. And then if you successfully extracted, you could get one of the schematics that it drops. That's what I was thinking. But now the way you're describing it makes me think, oh, okay, so they'll have an orb above their head. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. And also, I need to be very careful. You don't need to be careful when you got a whip. It only works if the enemy has a blueprint left to unlock. Okay. Okay. That's what I was thinking. Any enemy that has a blueprint, you will see a mark over their head. Okay. Good to know. Alright. I have to remember the scorpions can pop up on this map. Randomly. And I'm a one-hit for 47 more kills. Okay. Here's a question to you guys, because you guys are Dead Cells enthusiasts. Easton and Cyberbond in particular. That weapon right there, I forget what it's called, but it's the gun and laser. What do you think of that? Because I got it earlier, I got a legendary version of it. Honestly, I didn't love it. I really, like, it was kind of underwhelming. Worst weapon in the game. Okay. Hard light sword. That's what it's called. Yeah, like, it didn't impress me. Like, it really didn't. Honestly, the gun is better than the actual sword. Yeah, I agree with that. Like, alright, I'll be much more carefree once I get 40 more kills. Hard light sword 3. I mean, it's an interesting weapon. In my honest opinion, it's the worst weapon in the game. I mean, I like the concept of it. The thing I hate about it, the thing I despise about it, is that you have no choice but to abandon both of your weapons, your primary weapons, if you're going to carry the hard light sword. Like, it has to work with the gun or it's useless. Like, it's a great idea. I just don't think it does enough damage, and I don't think you can get enough marks with the gun to make it really worth it. Like, they need to buff it. Like, they need to, which they're not going to do, probably, because they've done the last update for this game already. Yeah, I'm cheesing with the turret. I don't deny it. I'll bet you there's going to be a scorpion on the other side of this. Wow, I really thought there was going to be a scorpion right here. Like, with all my heart. Like, I would have bet money on it. Oh. I love the turret just taking care of him. Hard light sword is so annoying to use correctly, it's just not worth it. Yeah, like, it is a fun concept. I agree with Easton on that one. Like, it's a really fun concept weapon. It's one of the few things the developers of this game did not land. Like, I was finding it more of a chore to use than fun to use. Ah, farts. Again, I'm a one-hit right now, so I'm scared of everything. Ah. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to the orbs right now. Sorry. I'm so focused on trying to not die. Ugh. I came up with a fun tactics build with it where you take parting gift to drop bombs after you kill the enemy you shot, then use armadillo pack with a shield that procs AoEs on parry. Ooh. There we go. Beautiful. 32 more enemies. Again, I'm playing as a coward right now. 31 more enemies. Which activates as you roll through the bomb you dropped. That's very cool. That's the kind of synergy that this game just... Oh, chef's kiss. This game is so much fun with the kind of synergy you can build. So, the electric whip I had earlier, not only could it electrify enemies, but it also burned enemies with one of the modifiers it had. And then my sinew slicer, of course, did bleeding. And I managed to get modifiers on my legendary other weapon, which was the... I think it was the legendary dual daggers. The modifiers were it did like 100% extra damage to electrified enemies, 100% damage to burned enemies, and I think it did 60% extra damage to bleeding enemies. So everything I had such beautiful synergy. Oh, I loved it. Like, that's the fun of this game for me, is discovering the synergy. You can make basically anything work in this game. Yeah, That's what's so cool about this game. Alright, no scorpions, no scorpions, no scorpions. Okay. Yeah, focus on brutality. As much as I would love to also improve the whip. I think this is just a lore tunnel. Oh. Pop up. There we go. Throwable objects. Freaking pop-ups. Alright. I gotta do something about malware bites pop-ups. Throwable objects and flint is a fun combo for me. Ooh, I still have yet to use flint. One of these days I'll... Oh, ah. You know what? I'll leave that there. Well, if I get hit, I'm dead. So, yeah. Take the money. Yeah, I think these are just lore tunnels. I've never generally found anything in it except for that meat just now. I think that's the first time I've ever found anything in here. Yeah, I remember you saying flint was your favorite weapon. I know a lot of people on online seem to agree with you. Yeah, there you are. I had a feeling you were gonna be there. You sack of shit. "25 more enemies and I'll be freed of this curse and I can play like a reckless asshole again." I miss playing like a reckless asshole. It's so much fun playing like a reckless asshole. Nice. Is it the best weapon? No. Bat would probably take that crown, but God, it's fun. I've heard people talk about the bat. Yeah, I have yet to encounter the bat. I need to Google what map the schematic for the bat drops on, or what boss drops it or something, because the bat sounds really good from everything I've heard. Oh, okay. So he has a schematic. Okay. Bat is not the strongest, but it's up there. Well, okay. Anything can be the strongest in the right hands. Yeah, Batman would say that. So I throw the grenade on this guy. And then what do I do? I guess I'll find out. Let's see. Oh, okay. I didn't realize there was a thing I needed to pick up. And it turns him into an elite. Great. I didn't realize it turned him into an elite. I can't get hit for 21 more kills. I'm not going to fight him. Not until I lift this curse. Great. This is... Well, I'll be back for that. Yeah, that won't despawn. I'll be back for that. There are better things that deal more damage. Ah, but better is subjective though, because I think that the panchakas so far are my favorite weapon in this entire game. And they're just pans on a string. So like, it's very subjective what the best could be. Okay, I haven't been down here yet. Alright, as long as that guy's alone, objectively better. Respect. Oh, there's an archer. Good thing I waited. I'm expecting a scorpion. Oh. There we go. I think there was a scorpion because I heard 3 explosions. Ah, there it is. 17 more kills and I'll be freed of this fucking curse. All for a golden outfit I'll probably never wear. I'm such a loot goblin. It was so unnecessary. But I do not want to spoil stuff. As long as it's not story related, like, I'm fine with item spoilers. Like, I don't consider an item thing a spoiler. Like, if it's an item thing. But, like, if it's a story thing, yeah, don't spoil that. Alright, there was rats over here. Come on, rat. Come on, rat. Alright, or you could do that. Good job, rat. 12 more kills, and I'll be freed of this pointless curse. That I chose. I chose this. Ugh. The most annoying part about curse is that you can't use your homunculus rune. I was just thinking I could cheese something with the homunculus rune. I didn't realize you couldn't. Son of a bitch. I was just thinking like, oh, I should probably be using the homunculus rune more. Right when I thought that is when you said that you couldn't. Fascinating. I suppose that makes sense. I mean, if it is that powerful, that would be a great way of cheesing your way out of curses. Speaking of item spoilers, make sure to do your dailies. There are a few blueprints to unlock from doing enough of them, and you get to see new weapons and skills. Dead Cells players cannot cheese anymore. Disaster. Yeah, if there's ever cheese, video game developers will find a way to remove it. We know that. You know, we're gamers, right? What do you mean by dailies, out of curiosity? Are there, like, actually specific, like, daily challenges? Because I haven't run anything like that. If the game removes cheese, make your own Gouda. Yeah, that's true. Make your own Gouda. Every game that I've ever played that has any kind of cheese in it, I have always taken advantage of that cheese for as long as I can. Like, or I'll come up with new cheese. Alright, wait for Radioactive Man here to turn around, and then I'll throw a turret down there. Or I'll keep spider grabbing the wall. Ah, the spider rune, I love it, but it's also annoying. Hey, look at that. He dropped my second favorite weapon in this game. I really do love the symmetrical lance. I really do. I think it's a fun weapon. Not for this run, but I think it's a really good weapon. At the end of the hallway where you change outfits and practice room, there is a door with a clock where you do daily runs. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I haven't actually explored all the way down there. I went down there just to see the I went down there to see what clothing options I had, but then I didn't do anything once I was down there. All right, I burn the ground when I hit it, right? No, I don't. Ah, I missed that. Alright, 6 more enemies, and I'll be freed of this incessant curse. Alright, no more scorpions. I'll have to check out the end of that hallway. Oh, thank God for the parry. Oh, thank God for the armadillo pack. I'd be dead right now if it wasn't for the armadillo pack. Literally, I'd be dead. Greatest item in the game. Well, okay, it's not an item. Greatest mutation in the game. Damn it. Alright. Ah! Oh, that's funny. I had 5 enemies left to go. Oh, that's funny. There's also a boss rush mode that has a very powerful mutation blueprint if you complete. I did see that there was a boss rush mode. Oh, that's funny. That's embarrassing. Oh, I swear to God, I play so much better when I'm not on stream. Suddenly when I'm streaming, I play like shit. Oh, it's funny. Alright, well at least I'm not burdened by a damn curse anymore. So I can actually play. I'll take that money. Ooh. Damn it. Get off the chain. By the way, I know I've said this in the past. Can we talk about how good the music is here? Like, it's so good. Like, everything about this music is amazing. Do I have a perk right now that lets me run fast? Huh. Oh, right. Yeah, good night, sweet prince. Alright, so right now I have... I mean, right now, my weapons benefit from brutality, so I guess I'll lean into brutality. It's not... I don't really feel the need to settle on a damage type necessarily right out of the gate, because generally you want to at least get one of each to get the big boost in HP. But hopefully I find the weapon I generally want to run with and can settle on something more specific. Infantry bow. Don't love the firebrand. I don't hate the firebrand, but I don't love it. There's a Poyo. Fucking Poyo. God damn. Yeah, I'll stick with the infantry bow. For now. I like the way it handles better. I'm not crazy about the firebrand. I know a lot of people love it. I don't know, something about it just doesn't feel very fluid to me. Oh, this area. What's wrong with the Poyo? No, there's nothing wrong with the Poyo, but I don't, this isn't an experimental run. Like, I'm gonna be farming the distillery. Ooh, I'm definitely buying the tonic. Thank you very much. If I can ever get a tonic before I leave here, I always do that. I love the tonic. Just from a pure survival standpoint, like the... Wow, I screwed that up. There we go. Oh. You know what? Do death from above on those two. Screwed that up. Alright, get the shield guy first. Yeah. I've been getting cocky. And yeah, nothing wrong with the Poyo. Ew, a sinew slicer. Yeah, I'll buy it. Because those are my 2 favorite tools to have, so the fact that I have them right out of the gate, pretty nice. Alright. Promenade of the Condemned. Go right over here. Alright, so the Hunter's Grenade. Ugh. But I want my Sinew Slicer and my tonic. I just bought the damn tonic. Oh, and to get it... I need 400 more gold anyway, because I don't want to break the door and get another curse. Alright, let's finish clearing here. If I get 400 more, then I'll get it. I didn't know that popped up every time. I thought it might be random. Or I would have saved my money until I found it. Oh, shit. Wow. Normally, the ground pound stuns them. Interesting. Yeah, trying to get a sneak attack on me, motherfucker. No. Throwing knife, eh. I like the bleeding proc, but, eh. It's not my favorite. It's fine. Throwing knives are fine. Ooh, I've never been here before. What a cozy spot. I could sit just for a moment. Interesting. It'd be great if I just woke up and I was dead. I think I slept a little. Wait, that wasn't there before. The King's Scepter. You charge forward. Upon hitting a target, you bounce into the air spinning. Bouncing on an enemy deals critical damage and lets you charge again. Oh. Is that like a Shovel Knight item? You charge forward, and when you hit somebody, you bounce into the air spinning. Bouncing on an enemy deals... So, okay. I hit them, I start bouncing, and then I try to stay bouncing on top of them. Interesting. Alright. Let's try it out. You won't know if I won't know if I like it until I try it. That sounds fascinating. Alright. Don't throw a grenade at me because I want to test something on you. Interesting. Also, Joseph, welcome back. Interesting. Interesting. What the f... That's a chaotic weapon. But I like it. Ooh, that's a fun to use weapon. What do you guys think of the King's Scepter? That's interesting. Ooh. I'm kind of all about it. Alright, it looks like I got everything. Goodbye, Tonic, my old friend. Oh, well. I wasted all that money on the tonic to immediately sell it. I have the buyer's remorse. What's that from? It's from something. I don't know. Yeah, 5 minutes. Not terrible. Definitely not the 2 minutes the game wants you to do to open that door. Ugh, you'd have to skip so much, or just be psychotically good. I'll gobble up those 20 souls, thank you very much. Machete and pistol, I don't love the machete and pistol. I gotta be honest. I really don't love those. Alright. Thank you for that 550 bucks. Alright, bud. I mean, I might as well finish off the restock. I've already put so many points into it. And now I'm tempted on the Hunter's Mirror, because apparently it works really well with the, when it's paired with the grenade. No, I don't want to... No, those are all just tier 1s. I don't like the plus tier 1s. Armadillo pack. Thank you very much. It's not even a question. Oh, I never healed. Next time you come Toxic Sewer, before you drop down, have a look at the wall on the left as you drop. Like back here? Hang on. Ah, see if I can get up there. Ah! Oh! See if Homunculus can do it. Haha. Damn. Okay. Or do you mean once I actually get into the Toxic Sewer? Well, at least I don't have a curse on me, so now I can actually play like a, proper gamer. And not like a little coward. Oh. It's so rough playing like a coward. No way to get there now. I tried. Okay, so next time I jump down that hole, just hug the left, basically, and land on one of those pipes. Okay. I'll keep that in mind, because this is my favorite route so far, is coming the sewer direction. Might as well let it do it. I'm not scared of them anymore because I'm not a one-hit. It's actually really nice not being a one-hit. Okay, Firebrand. What a what a fascinating weapon. Takes some getting used to, the King's Scepter, but it's fun. It's very chaotic. But it's fun. If I can upgrade it to a really healthy amount of damage, I could see it being a contender. Not like game breaking, but like, useful. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Yeah, which ones came first, the goo or the corpses? I just killed a merchant mimic. Oh, that's awesome. Ah. I'm fine with being reckless on this opening map. There's no way in hell I'm gonna die here without a curse. Yeah, I'm just being stupid and reckless right now. I'll cut that out once I get to a scarier level. Okay, so let's go for 70% HP. Now that sometimes is the downside of having so many heals, is sometimes you can just be a little cocky. Not play as smart as you should. Yeah, come and get some. Yeah. Once I start playing with boss cells, oh, everything's gonna change. Oh man. There's no brutality in here. And let's go for maximum on HP. Now I got to keep an eye out for one of those kamikazes for the grenade, because there's an outfit I really want from those kamikazes. It's like a glowing outfit. It's really sexy. Because then unless you have 20,000 gold lying around, you have 0 flask refills. Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah. Yeah, you are solely reliant on like what you can purchase from shops and whatnot, right? Yeah. I heard about that. I'm definitely looking forward to it when I do get there. Just not there yet. But I will be there eventually. Oh, the sinew launcher is crazy. It's so good. How is this starting item so broken? Yeah, they literally pop up anywhere. They're hard to predict. I used to think that there was a way I could actually see where they would pop up, but then the more I looked, like, I just never found anything. I like that. There are other ways to fill the flask that some may call unnatural. I'm curious, what are the ways? They sound cheesy. And I do love me some cheese. Oh, that poor bastard. Ooh, legendary weapon. What do we got? Damn it. Of course I ground pound into poison. What is that? Is that a legendary bone? Good lord. Alright. I mean, the bone is good. It's just so random. Of everything I would look for legendary, that's not the thing that would have popped into my head first. Is a legendary bone. I have a bone to pick with that. Just let the turret do its job. I think it's Tainted Flask that lets you refill your flask by killing elites. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's got to be a mutation, right? That has to be a mutation. Well, your Hunter's Grenade can turn enemies into elites so long as they have a blueprint. And you can do it as many times as you want so long as you don't extract the blueprint. Oh, okay. So once you extract the blueprint, then the grenade's gone? So it is a one-time use? Okay, good to know. Legendary Panchaku would have gone crazy. That's one of the few weapons I have that I've never gotten legendary. I'm taking this bone. Yeah, screw the balance blade. I actually don't like the balance blade. I wish I could remove it from my rotation. There's a mutation called Tainted Flask. Kill Timekeeper 6 times. I've killed the Timekeeper, I think, 4 times. So I'm close. I'm getting there. That refills your flask after killing a certain number of elites. Forgot, have you done the Konani code? Oh, no, I haven't done that yet. Up, up, down, down, left, right. Dodge, jump. Was it dodge, roll, jump? Oh, no. He had a blueprint. Oh, I actually wanted his blueprint. Oh, well. Sad. Oh, I didn't look at the weapon. Increases the whirlwind's duration by 2 seconds for each enemy it kills. Ooh, a crowd control. 60% damage to bleeding. That'll work well with the sinew slicer. 40% damage on electrified targets. So hopefully I can find something later that gives me electrical damage. And shoots an arrow. Neat. Alright, sure. Oh, he's scared. Poor little rat. Up, up, down, down, left, right, roll, jump. Morningstar 3. A brutal whip with a star-shaped head can be held to spin the whip along with your movement. Deals critical hits with the spike ball. And victims burn when they die. I mean, it is better than the King's Scepter. Marginally in terms of damage. Oh, you have to actually hold it. Oh. Fascinating. Upon hitting a target, you bounce into the air. Oh, no, it's King's Scepter. Castlevania. That is pure Castlevania. Can you get that every time by doing the Konami code, or did I just use my one use? That's weird. Once per run. Okay, good. That's interesting. I don't know. I think that's something I'm going to have to practice with. I think I'm going to stick with the King's Scepter for now. But that's very interesting. Oh. Oh. Okay, how can I attach the grenade to that son of a bitch? You can't sneak up on them. I have to run. I have to lure it to me, run, and then maybe right here, throw the grenade onto him. Yeah. Alright. And then he'll turn into an elite. Fascinating. Oh, he's so fast! Goddamn. Alright. Oh well. That's the second one I've found with the schematic. I'll test it on the Scorpion. Oh, I understand. Okay, I'm glad I did that test just now. Because now I understand. I'm also glad I didn't succeed, because I really want to get the, I'm hoping to get the, Tesla coil. Yeah, no, I understand now. Okay, so I have to pick up the extractor, and then when its health gets to 40%, then I use the item. But that's why I test. So now I know. And knowing is half the battle. I like that, though. That you can just create elites. That's really cool. That's awesome. Oh, great. I got a non-legendary bone. Lame. I'm at the end of the ossuary. Should I fight death or the concierge? Ooh, I've never fought death. You should fight death. Also, artist, how are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. If you have been posting before and I just didn't notice that your name was up, I apologize. But yeah. Okay. I do not like the ossuary. I have to admit this. But I have to say I want to fight death. I haven't done it yet. Ooh, you're on a 4 boss cell. Ooh, boy. Ooh, 4 boss cell. Do death. Go for death. Show that son of a bitch who's boss. Okay, so, quick question, Cyberbond. So then, if I use the grenade on this guy, and I use the blueprint extractor, then the grenade is gone. Then I can't use it again. Right? That's how I'm understanding it, right? It's completely gone. Okay, so I'm not going to use it on this guy then. Okay. Ha! That's why I love the armadillo pack. Oh, it's so much fun. And they all have freaking blueprints. They all have blueprints. The whirlwind. The whirlwind put me in the poison. That was so early and yet it somehow still got parried. Oh yeah, no, it was beautiful. Let's pretend I meant to do that. I did partially mean to do that. Partially. I also did accidentally dodge roll too early. So I got lucky. Ooh, symmetrical lance. I do love this weapon. Thank you for the money. That's because it's not a specific enemy that has the blueprint. Oh, it's the enemy type. I didn't realize that. Okay. Wait. But then, shouldn't all of the kamikazes have a blueprint over their head also then? Because they were popping up with Oh, okay. Oh, the Vorpin. I do like the Vorpin. Very, very much. Ooh, I really do like the Vorpin. Goodbye, King Scepter. You were an interesting weapon, King Scepter, but yeah, I really like the Vorpin. I also beat the Hand of the King with just a pan. Just this pan. And it's much better DPS. And it causes burning on people that die. So much better. King Scepter is so clunky for so little damage. It's an intriguing idea. It's a little chaotic for my tastes. I still have never gone to the corrupted prison. It's on my list. I'll go there eventually. What do you guys think about the corrupted prison? Like, is it a fun one? Like, I'll go there eventually when I'm not hunting stuff in other places. Oh. Thank you. Sure. Probably should have left it there, but whatever. Current weapon, seismic strike. Ooh, okay. Throwing axe, tonic S, and hunter's grenade. Oh, you got a hunter's grenade. Nice. Apparently, the hunter's grenade is just really good, and I never realized that. Now, unfortunately, I still don't know as much about this game as I would like. Everything benefits from brutality. That's awesome. So I don't even know what the seismic strike is. I've seen the throwing axe used before on other people's playthroughs. I love the tonic, and I'm growing fond of the hunter grenade. But I have zero idea what the seismic strike is. I could guess. Okay, so I guess I'm on a full brutality run at this point. Eh. Play it smart. I knew you were there. I was waiting for you, you son of a bitch. Yeah, screw playing it smart. Eh. By the time I noticed he had a blueprint, he was already coming after me. I wouldn't have even gotten the grenade off. Great. Fantastic. Got him. He got a hit on me, but you know what? It was never a threat. Corrupted prison and prison depths are just additional biomes with a cursed chest in them. They become more important as you climb difficulty, as you need more scrolls. Yeah, that's what I've been reading. All kamikazes will have that orb above them, but a couple of them didn't have it. So, like, that's interesting, because a couple of them didn't have it before. Nice. My amulet gives me burning on the ground. That's what I want. Now, if only my bone did extra damage to burning targets. Ugh. It's because you either didn't see them or killed them too quick. Yeah, it's possible. It's entirely possible. Okay, so ramparts are above me. Yeah, I probably just didn't see it. Yeah, you're probably right. Alright, so I'll keep an eye out for future ones. I mean, you know, I would use the... Okay. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I'll keep an eye out for future ones. Okay, we're clear here. It's funny, the only reason I've even used any of my healing is just because I was being stupid at first. Alright, go down from there. Oh, no! I didn't mean to do that! That's only 10 enemies. I'm not worried about that. God damn it. I play so much better when I'm not recording, I swear to God. Lost to death 4. If I had more heals, I would have gotten them. How close were you? At least tell me it wasn't close. Because that would be worse. If you were like one hit away and then death just got you. That would be so much worse. Last fifth of his HP. Oh, that's still pretty bad. I'm sorry, man. That sucks. Ooh, Explorer's Instinct. Now I know exactly where the enemies are. Okay, we got another kamikaze coming up. Unfortunately, because I'm a one-hit, I don't even think I'm going to bother. Yeah, if I didn't have kamikaze, I might have tried, but... Or, kamikaze. If I didn't have an accidental curse on myself because I'm an idiot. Because I'm a moron. Scorpion? No, okay. Thought there'd be a scorpion. Okay, no more enemies coming up. Don't like any of that. I actually, when I first tried the Nutcracker, I actually liked it. But I don't like it anymore. Like, Nutcracker is a terrible weapon. I hate it. The first time I used it, I liked it just because it had high damage. Or I thought it had high damage. Okay, so Ramrune on the bottom. That'll take me to the ancient sewers. No, yeah, like, I don't mind the Nutcracker if it's all I have. But, like, if I have a choice, I don't want to use it. Death really is just a pure patience check. You really have to wait for the right opportunity to get hits off and when to back away. I have never even seen a death fight. So the problem with me on that would be the patience thing. Ooh, I can be a bit impulsive at times. Okay. So we got 4 enemies right there. One of them is a kamikaze. I know I would definitely watch some videos before I even take on death for the first time. Or maybe I'll go in blind once, and then death will kick my ass, and then I'll look up a video, just to see how other people did it. I don't like this point of ingress. Not with the kamikaze right there. Oh yeah, I do like this side much better. 2 more. There is a dude still alive down there. Oh, scorpion. Come and get me, motherfucker. Alright, 1 more kill and I'll be free of this pointless curse. Ooh, yeah, no, death is gonna be tough for me because patience. Patience with attacking is not my strong suit. I like to get my attacks off. Alright, is there anyone else closer to a teleporter? Nope. These are the last guys on the map. Alright. Death, I would argue, is the non-final boss that punishes mistakes the most. I mean, I imagine Death would be one of the toughest enemies in the game. It's Death. If memory serves, in like any time Death is a character or a boss in the Castlevania games, Death is always the like the toughest enemy, sometimes even tougher than Dracula. Thank God. All right, that pointless curse. All right, there's a scorpion down here. Not anymore. Obviously something like punishes you far more. What's HOTK? Heart of the Killer? I don't know. I don't know all the mutation names yet. Hand of the King. Okay, okay, that makes sense. I should have known that. I'm ashamed of myself. I should have figured it out. All right, we got the shop over there next to the Ram Rune. Okay. If I remember correctly, the shop didn't have shit. Yeah. Oh, and there's no enemies. Yeah. Done. Okay. Tyrion Lannister. Different king. Wrong king. Oh, Tyrion. Poor Tyrion. The man who would be king. But he had to play that game. Another person I've never watched, Markiplier. I tend to avoid the big streamers because I prefer smaller streamers. So like I don't generally watch big streamers with a couple of exceptions. Like I have a bit of a crush on Felicia Day, so I'll watch her video game. But yeah, in terms of just random streams, I tend to go for the smaller streams. Okay, I have a good weapon now, I'll plus it. Shoots an arrow in front of you. I'll hold off on plussing these until I get better things. And then because I'm going full brutality, I've already got the armadillo pack. Both of these weapons I'm using would benefit heavily from the combo perk. So I'm gonna go for combo. You definitely should watch Mark at some point. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. There's something about like the times I have heard him. Something about him just kind of rubs me the wrong way. You know what I mean? I don't know. He might be a nice guy. Just something about him. I think he reminds me of somebody I used to know. And so it kind of already gives me a bad impression, even though he did nothing wrong. Does that make sense? Like, I think he reminds me of somebody when I was a kid who I hated. Like, hated. Like, with a passion. Like, so much so that I still remember them as an adult. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Keep an eye out for the mushroom bastards. The only thing that ever threatens me in this area are the mushroom bastards. The ones that create spikes on the ground. Like I found them to be the trickiest thing in this biome. Nice. A service key right out of the gate. At least give him a chance. Same with Jacksepticeye. I will... Ah, see, there you go. That's the thing that I hate. It has a blueprint. Do I care about its blueprint? Probably not. I really want to hold out for maybe the distillery. Maybe I'll actually be able to get the blueprint I'm after. Ah, so close. Oh, this bone. So good. Poor bastard. Alright, wolf trap. What do you guys think about the wolf trap? I always see people online talking up the wolf trap. They love the wolf trap. I hate it. I hate it. Doesn't feel like it ever does anything. Like, I know what it does, but it just feels like it doesn't do anything of relevance. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna scout really quick with Homunculus. It's just the two guys. I never knew you could do that. It's so stupid. Okay, maybe the mushroom guys aren't as scary as they used to be. How did I never know about that? Cyberbond, thank you for teaching me that the homunculus rune could do that. Crazy. Because you're not using the wolf trap, right? Yeah, I probably am not. Like, yeah, you're 100% right. I'm probably not using it right. I haven't used it much, to be honest. What little I abandoned it pretty quick once I found some traps I liked. Like the sinew trap. Oh, shit. I wasn't paying attention. Get back here, you sack of shit. Yeah. I was looking at chat, so I didn't see that there was the ground. Wolf trap is what makes the bat so good. That's why people like it mostly. Okay, well, because it holds them in place. Well, I didn't even know that there was an enemy there, so it's not that I rolled the wrong way. I just got attacked and I just hit the roll button instinctively. I was looking purely at the chat. So what you see, like my whole stream overlay, that's exactly what I see. I don't just see the game. I see the whole, like, the whole overlay on my screen. So when I'm looking at chat, I'm looking to the left of my screen under my webcam, reading the chat that's popping up. Like, yeah, so when I'm looking at chat, sometimes I don't see the crap that's killing me on screen, which is why I play a lot worse when I'm on stream than when I'm just playing, you know, casually on my own time. Roll into all the corners here. There is a crawl space with a hidden blueprint here. Is there? I got the one hidden blueprint. The I think it's the gold blueprint, the tier 5 gold blueprint. You could only get it hidden in this area with the homunculus rune. I did get that. Yeah, I'm not getting you, bud. Nice. Oh, I'm crossing into the thousands. Nice. Oh, in a different world, that whip would be really good. Ooh, plus 100% damage inflicted on enemies, but 100% damage taken. Still not bad. With a whip, actually, that's actually really good with a whip, because it's a lot easier to just stay away from them with a whip. There's a bow and a shield hidden here. Ah, double damage given and taken is really funny. I actually like that's good. 100%, that's good. The 300% damage taken, I didn't like that. Now, the symmetrical lance, I had that with plus 300% damage because I had it legendary. That thing was godly. Literally was doing 31,000 damage per hit. It one hit almost everything. I like 4-hit Conjunctivius. Ah, I don't know how to pronounce that name. I 1-hit the sewer boss. I like 4-hit the sewer boss. I like 5-hit the timekeeper. And like I 30-seconded the hand of the king. Like, it was so crazy powerful. I didn't even have to play smart. Like, I wasn't even really dodging properly. I was just punching them until they died. Like, that's how powerful it was. So here's a good question for you guys. What's the most DPS you've ever been able to get out of a weapon? Cyberbond, I think, was talking the other day about how they saw somebody with, like, 300,000 once. But, like, what's the most damage you've ever gotten? Oh, in a different world, I would take that tonic. Ooh, sinew launcher. Generates toxic cloud, but it's a sinew launcher or slicer. 6. Yes. Yeah, it's a good purchase. I use it enough. So we both had runs where we obliterated Hand of the King. Yeah, no, there were 2 runs in a row, I annihilated the Hand of a King. So the one where I had the symmetrical lance with 31,000 damage, he was embarrassingly bad. Like, he just died. The other time I just obliterated him, I had that a legendary electric whip that also did burning damage. And then I had the pan that did plus 100% damage to... No. It was the daggers. It was twin legendary daggers that did 100% bonus damage to burning and electrified enemies. So the synergy of those things also annihilated him in like 30 seconds. Like, he just died so fast. It was great. I've come up with a build that shows 32 million damage on activation. I would love to see that. Holy crap. That's awesome. I'm back again. Sorry, my internet is tweaked. Hey, never be sorry for bad internet. It happens to everybody. My internet in my neighborhood is pretty solid until it isn't, and then it's really bad. My internet... Hey. All right. There's not a lot of room for me to run. I'm not going to be able to get this guy. Or this guy. Yeah, these guys are just too close quarters. I need space to be able to run away from them and then throw the grenade. And yeah, this area is way too close quarters for that. That's why I love Armadillo Pack. Oof. You need to make it to the cavern to beat the giant at some point. That's on my list. I want to do it. I already can very easily get the cavern key. Oh, and the giant drops... Oh, I was just reading about it on break at work. The giant drops... a really cool weapon. Oh, what was it called? I think I have it up here. Hang on. Oh, no, I closed that window. Damn it. It drops something really good. The Giant Killer. I guess I should have known the name. Yeah. People were talking it up. Oh, so many of those bastards. All right. There's not a lot of room for me to work in terms of getting the grenade attached. Yeah, I want the Giant Killer real bad. And frankly, from what I saw of the Giant, didn't look like a particularly difficult enemy. I mean, he looked challenging, but not psychotic. He actually looked remarkably manageable. Nice. Alright, hang on. I'm after that mushroom boy. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Is he dead? It's so stupid. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I love it. Thank you for teaching me that trick. I'm gonna use the hell out of that trick when I try to do no damage runs. Ugh. He's the easiest boss after Concierge. He didn't look that bad. Fun fact. If you watch my first couple of streams, the Concierge, like, because I knew so little about this game, was annihilating me. I could not handle him. Now he's like a joke. But like, he scared the shit out of me when I first started running into him. Like, so yeah, for new players, he's scary. But yeah, once you know how to play the game, he's not that scary. But from what I saw, the giant didn't look that bad. Did not look that bad at all. Ooh, a lot of spikes here. Ooh, this would be... Oh, yep. Alright, homunculus, do your work. So dumb. It's so dumb. How did they put that in the game? It's such cheese. Oh. Oh, this would have been a good spot for me to attach the grenade. I shouldn't have blown up the... Shouldn't have blown up the bat. Ooh. There's a plus shield down there. Or a star shield? Damn it. Yeah, better than what I got. That cheese will stop working eventually. That's fair. It should stop working. It's way too powerful. Like, that's something that... Like, I can only think of a handful of enemies where I would actually specifically go out of my way to do that on. The mushroom that I just killed is one of them. There's another enemy I don't know if it would work on in the slumbering area. That's after this area. He's a giant dude. I don't know his name. He's the scariest thing I've ever fought in this game, and that includes the bosses. He's a giant dude who like does like this flaming charge at you. But the thing that makes him scary is that you can't get away from him because he will teleport you to him. If I could cheese him to death, I would happily do that. I have learned how to fight him, by the way. I learned the teleporty golem. Because I kept dodging away from him, and that was the wrong thing. You have to dodge in the direction of his charge. Like, don't dodge through his charge. So he is manageable, but he's still scary. Like, he's in my opinion the scariest thing I've run into so far. Like, by a lot. Ooh. Can he reach me right here? He cannot. Oh, you son of a bitch. Yeah, you can't get away from my homunculus. You fucker. Dodge into him, not away from him. Or if you have a shield, just get good and parry. I haven't figured out the parry timer on him. I can't figure out the proper timing on parrying him properly. Hey, Alpha Leader! Chris, how are you doing, man? Yeah, no, Dead Cells, I just discovered this game. I mean, I knew about this game for years, but I just started playing it 4 days ago. I'm absolutely obsessed. This game is so much fun. Oh, it's like one of the best games I've ever played. I love it so much. The game wants to train you to play fast and play perfectly. That's why there are time doors and kill streak doors. The higher difficulties require doing both, so don't rely too much on cheese. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Which of the taunt messages do you like the best? Taunt messages. What taunt messages are there? So polished. Yeah, come on. Oh, yeah. So how are you doing, Chris? It's been a while. Life been treating you good? I hope so. Because the world, damn it. The world is crazy. Ooh, there is a Vorpin. Parry timing is exactly the same as dodging. If you can time a dodge, I don't know why that made me think of dodgeball. If you can dodge a wrench. If you can time a dodge, just press parry and face the right direction. Instead, it's all mental. Maybe it is the mental thing. So that enemy got in my head. He absolutely got in my head. Vorpin 4. Wrong button. Ooh. It is worse. So I'll take that money. In Dead Cells, there's a taunt power-up that triggers enemies to pursue you, but it also makes them take 75% more damage. I did not know that there was a taunt. That's completely new information to me. That's awesome. I would love to play with that. Ah, I was looking at chat. Damn it. Damn it. I keep finding myself looking at chat and enemies just walk up to me while I'm looking at chat. And they just punch me. Damn it. No, that taunt power-up sounds really cool. Is that like a power you have to get from a boss or something? It's been busy. How about yourself? It's been really busy on this side too. Like life has been just exhausting lately. So I hear you, man. I know Pat's been pretty crazy busy lately. He's been traveling with the family. I think he's been traveling for work. Like, he's been all over the place. 5% damage. I like what I have better. You have to unlock it. Okay. Alright. I know I shouldn't rely on cheese, but you know what? I'm just gonna rely on it for these mushroom bastards. At least for now. I hate these mushroom guys. They piss me off. There we go. Oh! I must have latched onto somebody else. Alright. Well, he's dead. I think I've underestimated just how powerful my legendary bone is. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be so scared of the mushrooms. My bone's pretty powerful for this level. I mean, it's hardly the most powerful weapon, but, like, it's good. You just didn't deal enough damage to it. I mean, yeah, that works. I can't complain. Certainly makes these guys less scary. Not that they were really scary to begin with. There we go. Oh. Those flyers. Yeah, no, I know that those flyers have blueprints, but I'm really holding. Yeah, I'm saving it for the distillery. Like, I do want the blueprints that they have, because the cosmetic outfit that I want, I looked through the wiki at all the outfits to see which one I would even like, and my favorite one came from the Kamikaze. So it's probably that, because I already have one of the Kamikaze blueprints, and it's not the one that I wanted. But I'm really holding out for the Tesla coil. The Tesla coil from the Distillery. I'm really hoping that that's one of the blueprints I can get. But I'm eventually going to try to get the blueprint from that guy. Oh, I love this bone. It's not my favorite weapon, but it's a goodie. Alright. Go for the one that gives me more HP. Yeah, at that point. Not bad unless you're cursed and it sends you careening into a spike pit. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. Kebab. Ah. Got him. Alright. Cleared down here. My god, I love the spider rune. Took me so long to get it. Okay. So there's still one more key I can get. Oh, that sinew slicer has a star. Well, I know I always open the soul door. And spider rune is easily the best rune for, quality of life. The spider rune, there's only one thing that I find annoying about the spider rune is that sometimes you grab the wall when you don't want to. Alright, let's just unlock the teleporter. There we go. Alright, I know there's a third key somewhere. Wow. Probably in there. Alright, let's go there. To the right. I am definitely not as fast at these levels when I'm playing this on stream because I find myself talking to chat and so I play so much slower. I play a lot faster when I'm playing solo. Ah. That's not what I meant to do. Gonna take out the kamikaze. There we go. I haven't gotten the timing down on all of the parries yet. So like, there's a good way to parry the tentacles. I just suck at it. Very annoying with the Homunculus rune. Stop grabbing onto the damn wall and hit the dumb mushroom. Yeah, that's fair. In my blueprint runs, I've gotten more used to Armadillo Pack. I'm all about the Armadillo Pack. I almost don't know if I would want to run this game without the Armadillo Pack, if I'm being honest. Alright, let's try the parry here. Ah, well. I tried. Like, I really like the Armadillo Pack. It's not even that I'm reliant on it. I just like it. I like the way it flows, and I don't really like using shields. Alright. Way easier. Yeah, no. Well, okay, I know you said that you think it's way easier with the normal shield. I think it's way easier with the dodge roll. I really do. Like, I love the way it flows with the dodge roll. Ah, another one that doesn't have brutality. Alright. Gives me a boost to the shield. Not that that matters. Ooh, third key. Got it. Ugh. I love this game so much. How have I never played this game before? I could easily see this becoming a game I put like 2,000 hours into. Like, Easily. Like, I could see myself casually playing this game just when I'm in the mood, like 10, 15 years from now. Ooh, nice. Sinew Slicer 7. A victim of bleeding spreads it to other enemies. I like that. I like that a lot. It's not as much DPS, but I think that's a better perk. I really do. I think that's a better perk. Yeah. I'm gonna go for that. I really like that perk. Alright. Anything else? Curse chest. Not a chance. At least not on this run. I'll do that on scarier runs. Alright, looks like I've killed every single thing that exists in the sewers. Ah, okay. Up. I've gotten shields hardwired into my brain, so Armadillo Pack is just weird for me to use. You see, I think it's mainly because I only used shields a little bit at first, and then I very quickly got the Armadillo Pack and just started relying on the Armadillo Pack. And now I'm just so used to the Armadillo Pack. Alright. This might be a waste, but I want to see what the perks are on this. Plus 15% damage, but no. Alright. And then let's get the 1,000 gold. This is also one of the only games I play on my phone, too. Awesome session game. Yeah, that's what, I think it was Cyberbond who was, or no, I think it was Mothy, who was in my chat earlier, was saying that, they play this game on mobile. And, that they absolutely love it on mobile. I've read very mixed things about mobile. Some people either love it or hate it on mobile. Like, there's no middle ground. But I can see it being an unbelievably relaxing game, like when you're on break at work, because it's such a short form, quick game. You can just hop in and see it, like speed run through and just see how far you can get. It's like, oh, my break's over, gotta go back to work. Like, I don't know. I can see it being such a good work game, or like a great game when you're waiting for car repairs or at the DMV, like just something to pass the time. Oh, such a beautiful time sink. I don't know. But yeah, because I got this game specifically on my Nintendo Switch on purpose, so I could take my Nintendo Switch and play it anywhere. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. I can see this being something I definitely play on the go. Yo, yeah, good for the airport. Oh yeah, I was thinking about that. This would be perfect for airplanes. Oh, like perfect for airplanes. Since you only get 3 mutations, using one just to parry when you dodge, which you are dodging the damage anyways, isn't really worth it in my opinion unless the build really utilizes Armadillo Pack. Well, see, okay, you're not wrong, but because I'm not the best at parrying, I like freeing up that spot on the shield, because I feel like because I don't instinctively think to parry, I don't use the shield so much of the time. Like, my brain doesn't go to it. Even though I have a shield equipped, my brain just doesn't think about it. Whereas with the Armadillo Pack, if something is attacking me, my brain just thinks to dodge out of the way anyway, and a lot of the time the Armadillo Pack's parry will just proc, and it'll reflect the thing. So, good example on this is Conjunctivius, the sewer boss. Whenever he shoots his, like, poison fire, without even thinking, I just instinctively know how to parry it back with the dodge, whereas with the shield, my brain just never remembered to do it. So, like, I think it really depends on the player. Like, you do have a point, but, like, for me personally, the Armadillo Pack just proved to be invaluable because my brain just doesn't think like shields. It just doesn't think with shields. Oh, Cyberbond. Okay, yeah. It was you. Because I'm biased, I would like it if you got Flint. I want to get Flint. Eventually. This entire game depends on the player. Yes, it does. I like this sinew slicer. I'm gonna plus it. Nice. Ooh, 120 DPS on that is not bad. I like the modifiers currently because this does extra damage to a bleeding target. So whenever I pair it with the sinew slicer, like on a boss, for example, that's a lot of extra damage. Yeah, and I'll hold off on that. Well, yeah, hold off on that one too. And then because I'm running a heavy brutality mode, I'm thinking vengeance. For when I do get hit, I get damage reduction and some damage boost. Because I'm not a person that like can do 0 damage. I get hit. I'm a person that gets hit. Oh yeah. I used to avoid shields like the plague. I totally understand. Eventually you'll learn it and you'll see just how powerful they are. Eventually I will. Eventually, once I've gathered up a good amount of cells and I have a good amount of equipment, I'll start playing around with all the stuff I've gathered and I'll start figuring out what works for me and what doesn't. Eventually, I will give shields a very good college try. Eventually. But I really love the armadillo pack. Oh no, yeah, I'm a person that gets hit. I stand by that quote, artist. I 100% stand by that quote. In Dead Cells and most video games, my brain just doesn't think like shields. Like, I remember when I was playing Breath of the Wild for the first time. Like, you know, you can parry the attacks. So like when the Guardians would shoot the laser at you, you could very easily parry them back. And I learned how to do it and I got very good at it. But when I first was playing the game for the first like 50 hours, I never bothered with the parry. I just didn't care because my brain just didn't think about it until I forced myself to learn how to do it. But like, I'm a very punchy player. So like when you're a punchy player, you get punched, you know? Like, yeah, I'm a punchy. Basically how it is on Dead Cells while cursed. Yeah, when I'm cursed, I play like a coward. And I play so much smarter. And I play so much more careful. But, yeah, when I'm not cursed, you know, I tend to get punched. Alright, tentacles. Ah, damn it. I was hoping I could do this one damageless, but whatever. Ah, I knew you were going to charge. I've learned your movesets. Come and get me. Oh, damn it. He came and got me. That whirlwind is fun. Damn. I suck. See, look at all those parries. I never would have gotten those without the armadillo pack. I finally got a parry on a tentacle. I haven't really figured out how to get the proper parry on the tentacles yet. Oh, and if I'm missing anything in chat right now, sorry, I'm in a boss fight. I keep forgetting to dodge through that tentacle that charges you. Yeah, I've learned he's very difficult to no-hit, but he is an easy boss. Like, he really is an easy boss. Like, I wasn't even trying right there. Advanced Forge. Ooh. Twin daggers. As a punchy player, having that shield passive to prevent follow-up damage and allow you to rally HP is still very much worth it. You can only attack with one melee weapon at a time anyways. Yeah, but it usually... See, okay. Most of the time I have weapons that have better synergy. These two don't really have a lot of synergy with each other. Which is the downside. Because normally I like to have a slower melee weapon as my main damage focuser. Like the Symmetry Lance. And then so I'll use that to get in like 1 or 2 big hits, and then I'll immediately switch to the faster, slower weapon. But this time around, I have 2 relatively same speed weapons. Which, so yeah, the synergy on this particular build is not the best. I don't deny that. The kill rhythm mutation. Ooh, what does that do? And you can still get a second shield and use Armadillo Pack. Oh, yeah. I didn't think of that. Rock a shield and have the dodge shield. Oh, no, yeah. I know the graveyard's how you get to the cavern. I don't have the key. Oh, no. Did I grab the key? I think I did grab the key. But I'm going to the, I'm going to the distillery. I don't think you can get to the distillery from the graveyard. Can you? I don't know if you can. Actually. Yeah, I have no idea. Ooh, Advanced Forge. You can increase the quality of an object at the forge twice instead of once. Hello. I want that. Okay, so I need 3 more items. Alright. Sweet. I definitely want that Advanced Forge. Hell yes. Graveyard is how you get to a cavern, blah, blah, blah. Pretty sure you can get to Distillery from any of the second bosses. Oh, can you? Did not know that. You can if you go through the cavern. Okay, good to know. They all lead to the same area of 4 doors, did they not? I don't know enough about this game yet. I haven't done all the routes. I thought there were a bunch of different routes. But, I don't know where all of them lead, to be honest. Kill rhythm speeds up attacks when you alternate weapons. Also works really well with shields. Speeds up attacks after parries, as well as assault shield dashes. Ooh. Kill rhythms, that does sound like something I would like. Ooh. Because, yeah, my normal builds, I like to have a fast weapon and a slow weapon, and I love to alternate them. Like it can flow really well. Alright. Slumbering Sanctuary. Maybe my second favorite level so far. I really like the Slumbering Sanctuary. Do keep in mind it is a survival mutation. Oh, okay. I will keep that in mind. That is interesting. No, I like the Slumbering Sanctuary. It's interesting. It's not overly difficult. I mean, it's not easy, but it's not overly difficult, but I like the aesthetic design. It's absolutely gorgeous, but what I really love about it is the interesting nature of it. It lets you go through and, you know, kind of get a feel for the map, you know, throws a couple of softballs at you, and then you turn on everything, and it forces you back to the beginning where you have to run through it again, but it's just a lot crazier. I like that. Though I still stand by my favorite map being the Sepulcher. Or Sepulcher? Sepulcher? I actually don't know how to pronounce that. Oh. There you go. I'm like, I thought you were dead. Wow, a lot of these bastards. Alright. Alright. Handled that. Yeah, let's go for more HP. Alright, I'm gonna start pausing to read the chat because I'm on a slightly more damaging level. My dead cell phase has already ended. Aw, sad. I don't know if I'm ever gonna end on my dead cell phase. Like, I obviously will take breaks on dead cells, but like, This is one of those games I could easily see just consistently going back to over and over again. Like, it's hooked me. It's absolutely hooked me. My favorite area is either Promenade, Clock Tower, or the Fractured Shrines. Yeah, I like the Forgotten Sepulchre. Sepulchre. I gotta Google how to pronounce that. Forgotten Sepulchre is my favorite so far. This might be a hot take. My second favorite might be the Distillery. I know I did a bad job on it at the beginning of the stream, but when I play it on like casually on my own time, like I have so much fun with it. It's surprisingly interesting. Like, okay, bear with me on this. The Distillery is really great level design. It's not a friendly boss cells design. Or Dead Cells design. Like, it's a terrible Dead Cells design. Because Dead Cells is a game that pretty much makes it so you don't want to ever take damage. And that's a map where everything explodes. So it's like the anti-Dead Cells map. And I really like how it flows. Like, I really like the Distillery. So I think the Distillery is my second favorite. Sepulchre. Okay, Sepulchre. Okay, good to know. Alright. I'm gonna play it smart on these three. There we go. Why not? Why not? I got a homunculus, I might as well use it. Oh, there you are. Nice. Okay, this guy right here. Fuck this guy. Screw this guy. This giant bastard is such a bastard. I hate these bastards. I mean, I've learned how to fight them, but I still hate them. Hey, Sayla! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, Sayla? I hope you're having a good day. Ooh, the reroll. I've never had this before. Interesting. Does that cost money to reroll, or can I just reroll? Oh! Can I infinitely? Oh, no. Can you just infinitely reroll? That seems overpowered. Or no, okay. I think it... Okay, you do get a limited number. Okay. Now I know. And knowing is half the battle. I just kept pushing it to see if it ran out, and of course it ran out. This is interesting though. Poyo power 6. Plus 100% damage inflicted on enemies. Ooh. That's intriguing. Taking a break from Skyrim until I decide what to do this on this one mission, since the reward varies depending on the choice made. Ooh, interesting. Which mission? I know a lot of the Skyrim missions. Probably not all of them off the top of my head, but I know a lot of them. Every time you do reroll, items get more expensive. Yeah, I just noticed that. Luckily, I wasn't going to buy anything anyway. But now I know how it works. So, you know, sometimes you got to learn by doing. Okay. Get to the left. Get to the left. I see you. You're right there. You son of a bitch. The one where the character is tasked by Hysene to hunt the werewolf. I vaguely remember that. Ah. Bastard. Alright. Oh, come on. I dodged. There you go. Like, I dodged into it. I've been forgetting to use my sinew trap because I've been My brain has just been talking to all of you guys. Finally figured out how to get transmute to work. Ah, transmute. Probably one of the least used skills in Skyrim. Ah, there you are. I'm fine with that. Want to take out those wizards. Those wizards tend to be the thing that annoy me the most. Was using it to create gold to use towards upgrading smithing. Oh, usually that's one of the first things I do is I upgrade my smithing to max. I feel like I'm not playing Skyrim properly if I don't have maximum stealth and maximum smithing. I'm so weird. Like right out of the gate. God, I love the sinew trap. It's one of my favorite things in video games. Wow, I really thought the bleed damage was gonna get him. There we go. I need to get smithing to level 30 so I can upgrade the armor I'm using. Oh, I don't remember the levels off the top of my head. What type of armor do you get at level 30? Ah. Was that glass armor at level 30? Oh, I don't remember. Thought it was the alchemy table, but it was a spell I had to equip. So the last time I played Skyrim, I became obsessed with being a summoner. So I became like the head of the mage college as fast as I could, and I got the ice summon and the fire summon. I forget what they're called. Oh, they have a name. Ah, forgot you're a triple. My armor is considered elven, so I have to get that smithing ability unlocked. Okay, you got elven armor. Nice. Okay, we got the switch down here. And as Anakin would say, this is where the fun begins. Or this is where the run begins. Yeah, I got the Switch exclusive Zelda armor on my character. Nice. Yeah, I was very excited when they released Zelda themed items on the game. I very much look forward to finally playing my Switch version just so I could get the Zelda stuff. I am a psychotic Zelda fan. Lifelong. I've been playing Zelda since I was like 4 years old. And Zelda wasn't even that old. Yeah. I've been playing it pretty much my whole life. And I absolutely love and adore it. It's my favorite video game franchise. Anakin didn't say that, Han Solo did. Anakin did say that. This is where the fun begins. Yes, Han Solo said it, but technically, canonically, Anakin said it first. Technically. Because Attack of the Clones takes place before we ever saw Han Solo. So, yeah. I like Zelda. Oh, I love Zelda. I'm a massive Zelda fan. I've played, I think, every single Zelda game except for Four Swords Adventures, because I didn't have anybody to play with. And I've played most of them like multiple times. Everything but the 3DS games. Those aren't exactly what you would call psychotically accessible. Okay, I see that big guy. Got him. He's not a threat when he's just dead. They're not a threat when you just kill them. The only Zelda-related game I've played was Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Ah, Age of Calamity, okay. Not technically a Zelda game. It is Zelda-related, but it's not technically a core Zelda game. But the Age games are actually pretty good. I own... what's the new one? Is the new one the Age of Calamity? I own the ones before the newest one. And I played the first one that they released on the Switch. I didn't play any of the 3DS ones. But they're fun. They're very fun. I understand wanting to use the stylus, but not for every single thing. Yeah, the stylus got a little bit much. I actually hope one day, I think this is the year, it's the 40th anniversary of Legend of Zelda. And a lot of people are expecting, I'll pause for this, a lot of people are expecting and hoping for some remake announcements. So I would love if they actually ported over some of the handheld games, because I actually think a lot of the handheld games were really good. Like Link Between Worlds was a pretty good game. Phantom Hourglass was a good game. Like, not a great game, but a good game. Spirit Tracks, Spirit Tracks is fine. I don't love it or hate it. It just exists. Oh, I just noticed there's a shield. Spirit Tracks is my least favorite Zelda game. I don't even have to think about it. Oh, Zelda related. Yeah, you did say that. That's true. This is just me, but what I would have done with Spirit Tracks is use the D-pad for moving and the stylus for items and weapons. Yes, I agree with that. The fact that they made it everything stylus, it was just too much. They relied, that's the problem with Nintendo on in my opinion, the Wii and the 3DS and the DS. They relied too much on their gimmick. Instead of making a game that stands on its own that can be replayed like 10, 15 years later, they made the game so gimmicky that replayability really has suffered for those generations. Like, I think Nintendo made a big mistake with how they handled all of that. Personally. Oh, I saw Pokemon Ranger in there. Hang on, I look forward to reading that comment. 'Cause I love some of the Pokemon Ranger games. Me who replayed Pokemon Ranger 1 and 2, trying not to put permanent circles on my DS screen. Yes. There was another game, another Pokemon game. It was one of the Pokemon Ranger games, but it was the one with Manaphy. Where, like, you had to draw the symbol, like, on the game, and it felt like you were gonna wear out the touch screen every time you did it. Like, yeah, I'm getting, like, PTSD just thinking about it. Alright, throw a sinew trap, and then death from above. Got him. Yeah, it was Guardian Signs. That was it. Yes, it was Guardian Signs. I couldn't remember, like, for a second there I was thinking like it was something Almia, but that was a different game, I think. No, Guardian Signs. Oh, and if you want to know my favorite non-core Zelda game that was on the DS, look it up. It's a real-time strategy game. It's Pokemon Conquest on the Nintendo DS. Nobody ever heard of the game. but it's astonishingly fun. It's a war simulator with Pokemon, basically. You have to attack other countries and defend your own country from invasion using Pokemon. It's really cool. Like, I don't know why the game didn't do well, but like nobody ever heard of it. And it makes me so sad that nobody ever heard of it. Oh, did I say Zelda, not Pokemon? Ah. Sometimes I get, like when I'm talking about a lot of different topics at once on stream, sometimes I might mix up what I was talking about. It happens. I can live with it. Death from rock bottom. Yeah, no, I pushed him off the cliff, actually. It was kind of funny. I don't kill a lot of enemies with fall damage, so that was kind of shocking. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is so good. Please give us a new one. Yes. There is a Mystery Dungeon game on the Switch 1, but I want one for the Switch 2. The Mystery Dungeon games are underrated. They're very relaxing. On Majora's Mask, you can reset time constantly, right? Yes, you can. So, Majora's Mask is my #1 all-time favorite video game. As you can tell by the Majora's Mask I have right there on the back of my couch. You can reset time whenever you want. So you could go into the game, you could just get the thing you're looking for, and then you could reset time immediately. Like, all you need is the Song of Time, and you can just reset time at your leisure. All right, let's see what this guy has to offer. He had nothing to offer. He went down like a punk. Downward smash burns the ground. Downward smash attacks cover the ground with oil, but my current one gives me a punchy boost, so no. Yeah, okay, yes, that's fair. A new Mystery Dungeon game. Yes, that's fair. I agree. Been thinking of starting that since it's on Nintendo Switch Online, but keep getting distracted by all the other games. Yes! There's so many games on my list, and I keep getting distracted by other games. Like, I had a big list of games I was going to play on stream, and I had an order that I was going to play them, and now here I am playing Dead Cells like crazy. So, yeah, I hear you. My all-time favorite video game is either Kirby Superstars Ultra or Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. Bowser's Inside Story is phenomenal. That game does not get enough love. Yes, that game is amazing. I love that game. I don't care for Pokemon, but Game Freak created a game before they made Pokemon that was fun. It was called Quinty, but North America knows it as Mendel's Palace. The name is familiar, but I don't know it off the top of my head. But the name is familiar. Only one I can't play is Dark Forces at the moment, since it apparently still makes me slightly queasy. Interesting. I'll have to look up if Quinty is a game that I have heard of, because maybe I have heard of it and I just haven't heard of it in a very long time. There's a lot of games in the world. Sometimes it's hard to remember all of them. Ooh, I haven't had a cross in a long time. Like, seriously, I've been playing a lot of this game and I have not ran into a single cross. Are you worthy? I think I read about this. Do not smash the doors. Be very careful not to smash the doors, right? The best video game ever that I always have fun with is big rigs over the road racing. Hey, if it works for you, that's awesome. I've never been a big racing guy myself in terms of video games. I played a lot of racing games as a kid, and I loved the racing games I did play. But as an adult, I just can't really get into racing games anymore. As a kid, though, I loved Cruisin' USA for the Nintendo 64, Wave Race 64 for the Nintendo 64. Oh, what was the other one? You proved your worth. Haha. Emergency door blueprint. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. First time I saw this room, I legit was like, wait, is this just don't break doors? So I did, and when I got the reward, I was laughing like, oh, it was. Okay. Look it up, the game is unfinished and broken. That's awesome. I had Dark Forces on PlayStation 1 when I was a teen, and it made me slightly queasy, so it was on sale on the Switch and thought maybe that wouldn't happen now. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. You thought maybe they would have fixed the issue, or that maybe you grew out of the issue? Yeah, that's fair. That's a bummer that it still makes you queasy. So the door room right there. Do you still get a reward if you break all the doors? Just out of curiosity? Because it sounds like you still got something. Okay, we got a shop here, and frankly, I'm mostly happy with my equipment. Mostly. Let's see what perks this has. 40 damage to a burning target. Nah. Nah. Okay, I'm good. Okay, you're nothing. You're also nothing. You, on the other hand, are something. And I'm gonna take you when you're far away from that guy. Thanks for teleporting me back to you, dumbass. He just saved me some time. Alright, I gotta take out that shield. There it is. Ugh. Okay, when you have a sufficiently strong weapon, those big teleporty guys are not as dangerous as they were the first time I ran into them. My god. The first time I ran into one of those, it annihilated me. Oh. I can never get my head around that 3 attack thing. Damn it. Might try it again down the road, a different way to see if it doesn't affect me like the way I was playing it before. Hey, it's always worth a try. Especially if it's something that you've always wanted to try. Like I'm trying to think of a good example here. Of a game that I had trouble playing when I was a kid. Ooh, I can't think of a good example off the top of my head. I don't think I ever had any issues with, like, motion sickness. There we go. Just gotta get my bearing. He had me turned around. Maybe if I try laying it far off instead of close up, see if that causes less squeeziness. That could help. Or, this has happened to me before, because when I was younger, so I never had like the queasy thing. I had like another thing when I was younger. It was almost like a vertigo thing sometimes. It's hard to even describe. There were times I would be like playing a video game, looking at the TV, and it would almost feel like the TV was right up in my face, even though it wasn't. But at the same time, it was like it was shrinking. Like, the more I would focus on it, the more like the TV would almost get smaller. Like, this hasn't happened to me since I was a kid, but like, it was always the weirdest, most disorienting thing. I never knew what to make of it as a kid. Oh, got another Bernie bastard. Alright. Oh, damn it. Thought you were gonna go over there. Alright, so that's where I'm gonna attack you. Done and done. Not as scary as they were earlier today. Ah, I knew you were up there. Alright, found the exit. Alright, let's see. Above the gold... No. All the way up top. Oh, there's terrible teleporters on this map. I love this map, but terrible teleporters. Alright. Like, they are not very spread out. So this is not a fast travel friendly map. Oh, go down. Where am I? Yeah, okay. And I think I've killed everything. Wait, no, never mind. I haven't unlocked that part of the perk yet. The Explorer perk. So no, I have not killed everything. There we go. Explorer's Instinct. Oh, okay. 6 more enemies in this entire map. I got a Scroll of Power coming up. Cursed Chest. Let's see, did I miss anything on my travels? Let's see, I already saw that shop. Doesn't look like I missed anything on my travels. I already saw that shop. So the Scroll of Power, and then just kill those 6 enemies. Well, I say 6 enemies. It's probably more than that. Because they don't actually show up until you unlock them. Or wake them up. Oh, damn it. When you don't mean to jump. Whoop. Well, okay. I started that fight with you prematurely. It all worked out. Yeah, rawr. I can do that too. Rawr. All of them are dead. Nope. Oh, shields. Damn it. Alright, come after me. God, every room has one of those giant teleporty bastards. Like, every single one. Yeah, good job. Employee of the month. Ow! Farts! Oh my god. That's so embarrassing. Ugh. That's such an embarrassing death. Oh, I got so cocky. That's on me though. I got cocky. Actually, that's probably a good note for me to end the stream because I got things I need to do. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream right there. Oh, that sucked. What an embarrassing defeat. Yeah, I was right when I predicted I was gonna play much worse on stream. When I'm playing just by myself on my own time, I play so much better. I love it. But yeah, I'm gonna take off right there. So I want to give a special thank you to everybody that stopped by and kept me company while I just Dark Souls did, or not Dark Souls, different game. While I Dead Cells it up, I had an absolute blast. Like, even though I died having fun. I died learning stuff. Like, I learned a really cool trick with the homunculus rune. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Special thank you to like people like Cyberbond and Artist and Sayla for keeping me company, and for oh, who were the other people? I know Mothy popped in for a minute. East Infection stuck around for a while and gave me a lot of great tips. Alpha Leader popped in and gave a lot of good tips. Joseph was around for a while. I actually had a lot of people hopping in and out of chat. That was very cool. You didn't die, your body only got desecrated. Yeah, you're right. I didn't die. That is true. What an embarrassing death, though. Like, god damn it. I had that map won, and I died so avoidably, so preventably. Like, that was a fight I've won dozens of times before, and I just got stupid. So that death is 100% on me, and I own it, and I embrace it. And that's part of the fun of this game, learning from your mistakes. But yeah, so yeah, thanks to everybody that kept me company. I love talking to all of you. It's like my favorite thing about streaming. It's the whole reason to stream, is to talk with cool people about nerdy things. I hope you all continue to have, you know, a good day and stay safe out there. World is effing crazy right now. It always is, I guess. And I will be streaming tomorrow. Yeah, so unless something comes up, I will be streaming tomorrow. And it'll be more Dead Cells because I'm currently obsessed with this game. Hey, Cyberbond, thanks for the follow. Does this unit have a soul? That is the question. That is the question we all must ask. Anyway, I hope I see some or all of you there tomorrow. Should be about the same time. Like maybe like 11 to 3 Pacific time tomorrow. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to aim for, like 11 to 3. Maybe 11:30 to 3. I don't know. I'll see what time I get home. But yeah, I hope everybody has a great day. Live long and prosper. And damn, that last death was embarrassing.